Hello, everyone, and welcome on board our first video series from Hosterella LLC. The purpose of this video is to do a basic walkthrough of the Hosterella platform and to demonstrate some of its capabilities, and also to talk about some of the promotions that are coming up in our May Madness promotions that will be happening this year, which is something very exciting and that we are looking forward to. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. Now, as you all know, Hosterella, as the name suggests, is a web hosting company. We specialize in web hosting, cloud solutions, and of course, web development. So, as you can see from our homepage, we have a lot to offer in terms of our shared hosting capabilities. A lot of these capabilities have been designed with the SME in mind. So, we're hoping that a lot more SMEs can get on board and start promoting their products and using some of the features that are available to them on this platform. These type of functionalities include things such as uh, having your own cPanel, which gives you a lot more flexibility in terms of how you manage your web services, emails, um, SSL certification. Again, all our websites are SSL certified. This is a prerequisite and it's best practice, and we've allowed for all of our websites to have SSL certifications, so you can acquire SSL certification on our platform as opposed to buying it outside and having it then integrated into the system. As I mentioned, we also provide web hosting, so we have a variety of shared hosting plans for our clientele. You can see a lot of them there. Um, our cheapest plan is the SME Plus. This is for beginners. This is targeted at SMEs. A host of functionalities that come with this particular package. It comes with 3 emails, one subdomain. The next one up is your silver or basic plan. This is for users that are a bit more advanced, but not that advanced. That comes with 5 emails. You're able to host one website, and you have a capacity of 5 gigabytes SSD RAID storage that's available to you. Uh, the next one up is our Go or standard plan. I think this is the more popular one. This allows you to develop or host a maximum of 3 websites. You have 10 gigs of SSD RAID storage available to you, and of course, 10 email accounts. And the last two are for the more advanced. We have our premium and diamond uh, web shared hosting packages. These are for your more advanced, more resource um, intensive clients. Both these packages are jam packed with huge amounts of capabilities, capacity. For example, with the platinum plan, you have over 20 gigabytes worth of SSD RAID storage, which is huge. And with the premium or diamond plan, you have 30 gigabytes. So there's a lot of storage capabilities there. There's a lot you can do with those two packages. The other cloud solutions we have are your standard VPSs. You're able to acquire them here. On your left, you have some of the specifications with regard to the name of the server, the number of cores, etc. For those more advanced users, they're able to spin up a VPS in less than 30 minutes and start deploying their solutions onto their VPSs. Those are your standard VPS hosting. And then we've got KMV storage. This is a little more advanced. The capacity is much larger. Same setup time. Bandwidth's a bit higher than your standard plans. So all of these functionalities are also built into the KVM VPS machine. So we have two flavors here. We've got Linux and Windows. So for those more advanced users, you have those capabilities at your disposal as well. With regard to some of our other services, we also do domain name registration. So like any good domain name provider, simply just type in the name of your domain in here. I'll give an example with Hosterella, and then it should indicate whether the domain is available or not. for Hosterella, it's been taken. This is our domain. That's why it's saying it's unavailable. So if I just put in another name here, see the name's available. So just a basic run through on how you actually get started on the platform. So when you access the home page, you can begin immediately by typing in the name of your domain here. So let's try Yumi at tussle.com. You do a search, domain is available. We have the option on the side too. It's by default on US dollar, but we've also configured PNG Kina in there so you can see immediately what that value is in PNG Kina. So let's do that again. Tussle.com. Do a search that's available. And if you're happy with that domain, you can click on add to cart and then you can choose to check out. But remember, that's just a domain. You need a platform in which to host the content of your email of your website. So you need hosting. So you see the domain name up here, and it's telling you that you haven't added a host. You haven't added a hosting plan yet, so you can choose to do that as well, and then choose from one of the hosting packages that are available to you. So, if, for example, you wanted to choose the SME Plus, you click on SME Plus, and it'll allow you to assign the domain name that you specified previously to that particular hosting plan. And click on Use, take it to the next phase, and then you can choose the billing cycle. You can choose to acquire it for a month, 12 months. So let's say we wanted to select 12 months, and also note that the longer you choose, you're giving the rate is actually discounted. So it's in your best interest to actually acquire or subscribe for a longer period. So let's choose 12 months, and then the system automatically calculates the total you are required to pay. So when you click on next, you can choose to add this other add-on functionalities as well. For now, let's just leave that. Let's go to next, continue. So before you go to the actual checkout counter, you're presented with the items that you've specified, the SME package for your hosting, and of course the domain name. Once you're satisfied with that, you click on checkout, and it just takes you to a checkout page. Fill in all your information here, and of course your card details, and then place your order. So that's basically the process of acquiring your web hosting on Hosterella. Um, some of the other services that we also provide, let me just do a quick run through. So from the menu page here, you can see apart from domain names, you also do web development. Uh, we begin with a very basic starter plan, and then our more advanced plan is the advanced or giga plan, which is your fully fledged e-commerce platform of sorts, which includes the internet payment gateway. So you can choose to uh, use a payment gateway both locally using one of our banks, either Kina Bank or BSP, or we can set up a Stripe account for you. So those are some of the functionalities that come with the Giga plan. So this is for the more serious e-commerce uh, developers or users. So um, these services are also available to each and every one of you. We also, as I mentioned, all of our web hosting comes with free SSL, but if you have a certain preference, you can choose to purchase your own SSL certification also on our platform. And that's done on the website as you would purchasing your web hosting and your domain names.